Good morning, good morning. Good morning, Leon, Jack, Scanati, Eye Patch. Gonna get the music on. Add a couple new songs to the playlist per Croft's suggestions, and then... But it's only a couple, so, you know, they'll just pop up when they do. Alright, we're gonna start with some Stream Clan, Sen 20, Sen 18, Sen 24. I restarted my iPad, so hopefully we don't have any lag issues. He says as he's about to experience lag issues. Skeletons, alright, my bad. Don't want them leaking. Would be a little bit awkward if there was blood dripping out of the closet sometime during the stream. What's my Jujubee 9 team? I don't know if it's a secret or I'm allowed to say. I'm probably allowed to say. So Death Star won't be playing. But we've got Q. We've got Panda Sonic. And then we have Blackwing and Spike. The two Balloon Skies legends. Thank God Jujubee in every serious CC tournament bans 10x minors. Because our team would stand no chance if that were the case. Hello, Battles. How are you doing this week? BS Peak first, please. Okay, we'll do this one and then we'll do BS Peak. This one's interesting. We have a peak that's top right, which is not something you see often. I think we're definitely going Sparky. The chains do exist. And maybe a Frost. Definitely a haste spell. Definitely a pack of minions. Kill the dragon on the left. We'll try one hit. This is gonna be hard though. Not much, slaving away at BS as always. When those missionaries go to like Africa to cure AIDS and stop children from starving, they don't call that slaving away just because they don't get paid. They're doing God's work. Spike, you have to be more appreciative of what you're allowed to do at Balloon Skies. We don't even judge when you fail. Except tormenting you till the ends of earth. You're doing God's work, Spike. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Definitely not yourself. Alright, minions, take out the giants. Random log on the outside. Oh yeah, I think the peak was default. It was like a random default peak, even though the rest of the clan was kinda trash. So yeah, you can just go take that. Alright. iDragon, I dislike you with like a burning passion. I just want you to know that. Okay. So now let's drop down our Frost. This will just make our entry easier. I don't think I could have hit the other multi-cannon. Maybe I could have. And now we just trickle in the Rams. One thing we have to be careful about is we have one barb left, so let's drop down the Ram first to protect the barb. Because it does have to kill a little bit of trash. Thank goodness that blast bow is frosted up. We're out of giants, so we have to use these Rams to tank a little bit longer. Sparky is full HP. She's pathing towards that Inferno, which I do not like. We do have a Zap. I think we'll get the cannon cart. Please? Yes, we get the cannon cart. We get the cannon cart. That's good. That's good. That's good. That's good. Think this should be enough to finish. We got the giants, we got the dragon, we got the cannon cart. We can start Sparky here, or we can go Golem. Is this a doable frost? 1, 2. Yeah, it's a 5x2 between 3 by 3, so that's a doable frost. Is Sparky or Golem better here? These Sparky chains are so awkward. But man, Golem looks bad. Maybe this wasn't as good of a first hit as I thought it was. Maybe I should just straight up gone Golem up the middle. Too late to reconsider our life choices though. We won't Sparky and we live with it. We're gonna go minions on the far right. Golem up the middle. Frost on both Infernos, Frost on the Rocket Artillery, probably Hog Rider on this first Inferno, and then Eye Dragon on the peak. We're at low percent, but this is not like critically low. How did you guys do in AI 3? We haven't done our AI 3 yet. I think we're doing the district round tomorrow after the stream. The Foons is. Ram to tank. Pulls a Zap too, great. Ooh, random Tesla farm pops. We can actually freeze one of the Teslas, not the other one. We need the Rocket Artillery. Oh geez, there's a lot of damage. I don't like this. Minions are somehow outside of range of the Inferno Tower though. That Tesla's so bad. Oh wait. Golem walks outside of range. Eye Dragon gets on the peak. Good minions. If we zap here, I don't think the peak shoots, and the Rocket Artillery redirects on the Eye Dragon, which is great for me. Let's Hog Rider this blast bow because it looks like we're about to skip it with our Golem. Really, at this point, the thing that's most scary is potential zap traps. Think we have enough time, question mark? Time is actually gonna cut it close. We don't have clean pathing towards the last few buildings. We gotta wait for the cannon to... Okay. Please. No! No! not how you want to start a stream. This is not how it's supposed to go. We're warming up, boys. We're warming up. We're warming up. That's not what you want to see. Alright, what's the next one? Sen 18's easy. Alright, let's see it. I don't know how I was supposed to play that. I think I played the second attack really good, but I think we probably should have gone Golem first hit. Sparky was really awkward on the multi-cannons. This is easy. I've been lied to. I've been bamboozled. Swindled. This one's really hard. Oh, why? What did I ever do to deserve this? I've only ever followed the word of God. I've listened every single time it whispered in my ear to bully Spike or Blackwing. So why are bad things now happening to me? I don't get it. I've been a good Christian boy. Never going to church. Always playing Clan Capital on Sundays. What more can you want from me? We'll try one hit. This probably doesn't work out well, but you know. You never know. You never know. Let's do Frost here. Man, these Rams are timed so well, he says, as he gets locked by RA. Bro. What do you do? This ain't working so great. Is this enough? I'm gonna go with rocket artillery. No, it's not enough. This is too hard. This is too hard. Alright, we're just gonna give this one to them to finish off. That's a pretty easy finish from there. I set them up really well for that one. Honestly, that's a trivial finish. We don't have to worry about that. Will you do Districts Day or only Peaks? I do whatever you guys ping me for. So like these guys ping me for... Am I in the wrong clan? I don't know if I'm in the wrong clan. They ping me for Wizard Valley, BLBC, but those are finished. So I don't know. Let's go to Sen 24. Usually people will ping me for peaks, just because that's what I'm most known for. But I can do districts as well. Man, are we not getting any easy ones today? We don't get any freebies today. Alright, we're gonna have to use Sparky Double H here. We can pull out the dragon, I think, pretty easily. Well, not super easily, but reasonably enough. And then we can go double rage starting on this rapid rocket. Get through the blast bow. It's not the hardest base, but we have to play this super, super well. This is one of those bases that just test how good your Sparky is. And if your Sparky is good enough, you have a chance. Give it a go. Are miners reliable? Are miners reliable? It depends on the base. Versus Capital Peak, usually you don't want to go miners because the peak, as well as a lot of traps, are really good at destroying your miners. So they struggle to even 3-shot a lot of maxed peaks. But against general raid weekend districts, as well as casual clans that don't really want to spend much time planning, miners are your best friend. All right, we got the kill on the dragon. Perfect. So I pick a number 1 to 5. 2. What is this for? The reason why I want to start my Sparky on top of this Rapid Rocket is because I can kill the Spear Thrower, Air Defense, and Rapid Rocket in one chain. Versus if I started on any of those other defenses, I would need another attack. Now, I want to start with the Rage here on Sparky so I can get through that Blast Bow as quickly as I can. This will let me finish up the Blast Bow in 2 shots. 1 on the Rapid Rocket, 1 on the Blast Bow itself. And then we can get to the good part. The part of the base where there are actually chains. Unfortunate bombs blew up my barbs inside the ram, so my Sparky gets locked onto. I dropped this Rage towards the left because I think Sparky's gonna go left towards that Spear Thrower. Great call. Now we can one-shot the Giant Cannon. Alright, now this is gonna be the sus part. We're out of Rage. And there's an Inferno Tower over there. So I let this Blast Bow lock onto my Sparky. Because we need to use these rams for tanking that stupid Inferno. We also have a Giant. I guess we probably could have used that at some other point. Okay, we're outside of threat range. We can Giant tank that Rocket Artillery. And that's a pretty good first hit. Send his best friends with miners. Okay, not that kind. Not that kind. The Clan Capital Miners. The Clan Capital Miners, they're your best friend. Just like diamonds are a woman's best friend and dogs are a man's best friend. The miners is the Clan Capital player's best friend. Okay, so good first hit. These Teslas are super annoying. They're not 1 tile away from the Rocket Artillery, so you can't chain this Rocket Artillery very easily. But we can start from the right side. We got the Dragon down already. We can have Sparky beat through the first layer of walls. We can Frost over the peak. We can Eye Dragon as well. The Giants are still alive, which isn't great for me. We could also consider going like an Eye Dragon on the Giant Cannon if we want to be cute, but I don't think that's necessary. The alternative is we start our Sparky on the Inferno Tower. But that just seems bad. I think we're supposed to start on the Rocket Artillery. This is not the easiest finish, but if we play it well, I think we can do okay. Think we'll be doing all right. Actually, man. Yeah, we're supposed to do it. We're supposed to go far right. I think going in the middle is bait. The pathing's just too hard if you start on an Inferno Tower, even though a lot of new Sparky players would go for that. I just don't see it working pathing-wise. So we'll try this. Do we need more barbs? There's a cart and a giant post, but I'm gonna try to go with 8 barbs. Sparky hit the wall first. This saves me a lot of troops. I don't need to use barbs to clear the trash buildings. Let's go with the Frost here on top of the peak. Rocket artillery also towards the left, covering the cart more. Now, if I drop a ram after the Sparky beats through the wall, it'll go for this wall towards this hut. So I'm going to actually use a barb to tank for the giant cannon. And then ram more towards the right. One annoying thing is that giant cannon survives 3 shots, so I'm going to zap here. Just so I can save 4 seconds on Sparky and try to get to the Inferno Tower. I don't know if I can hold on to this rage. I don't know if this is a good idea. That was so greedy. We don't get any damage on the giants. Sen, you're a greedy man. We didn't have to greed that hard, huh? Do we get the car kill off of the rocket artillery? I think that might decide the attack. Eye Dragon on the peak. No! No, the card's about to rip my booty to pieces. Please. Oh no, it's not. We're not doing more push-ups. No. I'm already fit enough. Oh, we're gonna look like Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson by the end of the stream. What is this? Have I failed 3 in a row? You know, sometimes life gives you lemons and you go next. You can do 10 push-ups now, battles. That is big. That is big. I think at a certain point, they become a lot easier. Like at the start, push-ups are hell. But if you grind them for a couple months, they get a lot easier. Alright, so that's modified. This one's slightly modified. Do we want to try this? Think we can give it a go. You can barrel down south. Eye Dragon up the middle still. Wait, you have to barrel here, barrel here. Wait, you need a lot of barrels. Let's try it. It's always a good day to see Sen fail. No, it's not. You forgot to put not in that sentence. That's just bad English, man. What's wrong with you? That's a misuse of language. All right. Do we want to... Let's barrel early. Just to get some air Larrys to tank for the Eye Dragon to sneak in. So far this is going good. Eye Dragon will tank a little bit as well for the Sparky. Oh, that's not good. Oh, that's not good at all. Oh no, ouch. Eye Dragon killing the Crusher was not in the bingo card. Okay. Sparky takes so much damage, why? Zap Trap got moved over there. Okay, now we can barrel here. Larrys are still coming in from the right. We can barrel here. Barb while the one Larry tanks for it. Multi-cannon, don't do it. No, Barb. Okay, it doesn't take out the... Doesn't take out the air bombs before Sparky gets the chain. We have a minute on the clock. This one Larry allows me to one chain the Crusher. Is the Sparky gonna hit the Zap? Damn it. Okay, we have to use a ram there. You can drop a ram. So you saw my Sparky triggered the Zap Trap, but you can drop a ram like that. Please, 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 please don't do this to me. No, 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 no. We're not doing a third set of push-ups 10 minutes into the stream. That's no, 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 no. Okay. I think we got him. Okay, but yeah, you saw I could drop a ram in time for it to still tank the Zap Trap, even though Sparky triggered it to begin with. Because the Zap Trap triggers once a troop gets inside of the range, and then it hits the closest troop after like 1 second. So we can drop the ram closer and have it tank like that. Alright, let's go again. Is this doable? Probably not. We can leave these now. Let's go over to Sen 16. Bro, at least contribute gold to your clan? Nah. The oligarchs in the clan capital, it's not about donating to the poor. It's about overflowing on gold. It's a sign of generational wealth in the clan capital when you don't use your capital gold or raid medals. I guess we can hit this base. I don't know what you're talking about with the BLWVBW. But this is a well-known internet base. So hopefully that means we can get this. True wealth is not about using your wealth in a productive manner. It's about flexing it in front of those who don't. You know what I mean? That's how you know you've made it. When you're spitting in the face of the poor. Okay, so this one. I haven't hit this base in a while. But I think you're supposed to wait for the cart to be at the 9 o'clock position before you start. So we'll do this. Then we'll do this. Oh shoot. Oops. Barrel. Okay. It's going okay so far. Okay, going decent so far. We got both rocket artilleries with the barrels. I think we're supposed to jump. We can wait on the jump, to be honest. But let's barb chip down the giant cannon so it can be one shot from Sparky. And then we can chill out for a little bit because Sparky's gonna have to be through the wall. We have 7 rams, so things are planning to plan. Good job, son. You graduated college with English as your first language. All right. So there's usually 2 zaps in front of the cannon. One pulled by the barb, the other one like over here. Oh, Tesla there. Okay, what do we do here? What do we do? Oh, stop it. Sparky, why? No, eye dragons. Oh my god, eye dragons, you're disgusting. Alright, we get like half HP on the... Wait. One of the eye dragons doesn't grief. He'll do a lot of damage to the dragon as well. Okay, not bad. We'll just have to use 1 barb and then 1 more dragon. But that 1 air defense there kind of wrecked me a little bit. So we do damage to the Inferno. We can do Frost here and Frost here. I think the finish for this base is Golem, but when you don't get this Inferno Tower, you shouldn't go Golem. We're gonna go Sparky to finish. Why did you upload Sen's pick to an AI? Yeah, why did you do that, Mr. Crops? Why did you think that the world needed to see what a black Sen would look like? I just want to know what contribution to society did you just... What value to this world did you just create by creating black Sen? I'm not saying I'm racist. I have black friends, but I don't see the point in that. Alright, let's go with this. 1 Hog Rider is probably fine. That was a convincing argument, Crops. The I don't know emoji. That's what any good scholar would say in those circumstances. Alright, I think Giant should be able to punch down the multi-cannon actually. Okay. I do have to be careful about the air seriously, Sparky, why? That's not good. Okay. At least Tesla pops here. 1 zap, we can live with that. I'm gonna wait for the air defense to go down before, you know, going with our dragon. Barbs should get the spear if we drop 1 more. Think my eye dragon still wins that because the dragon's low and frosted. Barb on the left. That pick wasn't AI, but he just made another pick of you with AI, which is you in a suit without a beanie. Wait, you're telling me the black Sen picture was not AI? There's no way. That looked as sloppy as they come. That sounded so wrong. Pause. Let's drop down our Hog Rider here. We just have to make sure that the Inferno Tower doesn't wreck me, and it might wreck me. Wait, pause. Okay, we got the Inferno, we're good. Okay, why are there so many traps? Who designed the Capital Peak to have this many traps? Seriously. Oh, wait, pause. We have enough time, right? Yes, Mark gets there in time. We're good. We're good. Son, are the black friends you have Hog Riders? Nah. They're real life friends that I haven't talked to in like 8 years. I think that counts, right? Wait, let me see. Shit, I don't have their contact information anymore. Okay, I don't have their contact information, but I have a mutual friend of the black friend. I have their contact information. I think that makes me not racist. Alright, let's go. Balloon Lagoon kind of sucks. All of these kind of suck. Yeah, this is a cooked plan. Bro, why does this man keep saying send 16 WB BCBL? Brother. Sen, is it true that all Asians have small pekkas? What is this? Bro, stop it. I don't want your chests. Oh my god, how many chests do I have to open? Stop this. My P.E.K.K.A is currently... Let me see. How do you train armies anymore, bro? I have not played in too long. My P.E.K.K.A is level 11, so it's not as big as other people's P.E.K.K.As, but it's still level 11. It's pretty. It's up there. Let's go to Balloon Skies now, probably. Bro, you give Sen 16 a Falcon? I looked at my invites. You didn't invite me. You kept pinging me without an invite. All right, you can go to a different Sen account and we'll be good. I have a level 11 P.E.K.K.A. And in the clan capital, it's a maxed out level 5 power P.E.K.K.A. Am I in the right clan? Looks like I am. Alright, let's see. Let's grab some defaults, then we can do some... We can do some normal districts. This is not default. Oh, this is default though. Why is there a random barb camp default? Let's do this. Am I missing something? I don't know the army for barb camp really. I just know the general gist of how it's done. I think this is fine. Sen holding down a bazooka at this point. Well, I don't use the power P.E.K.K.A very often in the clan capital. It's too big for my opponents. Honestly, that wouldn't be fair. I'd probably go to jail if I busted out the level 5 power P.E.K.K.A. We'll do this. Zap there. Barb there. giant here. Ban this Kritesh guy. I'm just saying his clan. Why does he need to get? Why is he getting banned? All right, minion here. Ooh, I forgot to pull the Tesla. Wait. All right. Works out. We just use an extra barb. Let's actually use another barb here. I don't know. I might have dropped the minions too late. Pull out the Tesla with this ram. And yeah, honestly, you need to ping me multiple times. Because I see things in chat and then I forget them in around 1 minute at the latest and probably 20 seconds on average. So if you don't ping me like 20 times in chat to go to your clan, like I'm never coming. Alright, we have 2 giants. We'll use a ram once we get to the Tesla. Oh, wait a minute. The mortar's not dead. Hold on. Let's barb. Ship over here. Oh no. I think we're good. We're good. We're good. Okay, we're good. Oh, that would not be good. Failing a BC default. We've never done that on stream in our lives, so good thing we keep that trend up. Send 18 GM, sure. Why is chat so rude? That's how chat works. You have to understand, when Crop sees a new face in the stream chat, he feels threatened. So he needs to assert his dominance. Otherwise, he'll lose his place of belonging. Let's frost the river, go Sparky. Why didn't you ping me for stream message? You reacted? I thought I got everyone. Did I not? You can go search up a random send account and just pull it up. I swear I got 10 pings and I did 10 accounts. Maybe I gave it to someone who didn't even ping. That could happen too. Alright, we're doing okay so far. We just need to clear this front section. And it's a pretty good first hit. Do you like rotten milk mushrooms? Oh, it was Russian and auto-translated. Does anyone know Russian here? The auto-translate said it was rotten milk mushrooms. I don't know if that's like... if that's like FDA approved. Spark. Alright, this is good enough, alright. You know what, Sparky? We forgive you. What is a rotten milk mushroom? Does anyone know what that is? CUC is so 2014. And your mom was so last night. Oh! Okay. Let's drop this. And then this. Let's go. Sparky here. Giant tank. And then after Sparky finishes this section, we've cleared the peninsula, so Sparky will go up. You know, Clan Capital is a timeless game mode. A lot of trends come and go. Like if your grandparents are talking about floppy disks, you got no clue what they're talking about. But in 30 years, when you have great grandkids, you can talk about Clan Capital and they'll know what you're talking about because they play it too. Clan Capital is a timeless classic. CSC is so old, no one cares about CSC anymore. Brother, why are you in this chat then? How'd you get recommended Clash of Clans? Doesn't the YouTube algorithm usually filter based on like your interests? Like I know that Google spies on everything you do, so like if you haven't been playing Clash of Clans for 10 years, 12 years, I don't think you should be getting recommended a random Clan Capital stream. Or are you like one of those people that always complains about Home Village and how greedy Supercell is, but just can't stop playing because you're terminally addicted? We don't need to ban him yet. We can give him a chance to speak. A chance to defend himself. Are you just like a terminal addict that's like one of those cigarette smokers who just keeps saying that they want to quit and it's so bad for you, never smoke, and then smokes another pack? How did you even get here? Alright, let's hit some other bases. DC? What's this? This is gonna be... Let's do this. Bro searched popular gay corn star. Okay. No. No. If you search those terms in the Google search bar, you will not run into... My stream will be the last thing. It will be the last thing that comes up. You will not find this stream using those keywords. Just minor it? I don't think minor works. Versus this one. And I'm the biggest minor advocate. I advocate for minors, okay? This one ain't it. Barb, shut down this hut. No, because COC was cool. Was cool just like Jerry Curls, but you don't see them anymore. Yeah, but that's not what I'm asking, ZV. I'm asking how did you get to this stream? Because this is like a very neat... This is like a game mode of Clash of Clans. This isn't even like the home village, you know? I don't think anyone who isn't playing Clash of Clans would get recommended. Bro, this one hut is killing me. Bro! Yo! Stop it. Okay. Somehow we got all 3 dragons. I don't know how, but we did. And now, Sparky, we got one more ram. Blastbow is frosted up. I'll just use the ram, I guess, towards the Inferno. I think we're good. So you see it's like old mushroom milk. Some just can't stop drinking. So are you part of that some that can't stop drinking? People keep complaining, but y'all aren't like me. You know, I complained about Town Hall 16 and I stopped playing. I haven't touched Home Village since July 2024, so 2 years now. I followed through, okay? I've been playing Home Village for 10 years. I went full cold turkey, okay? All the rest of y'all talking about pay-to-win equipment, the disgusting Town Hall 18 meta, and what do? You still buy the gold pass. You still log on every day. You turn your back towards Supercell so they can ass blast you. And I broke free from the curse. If you want change, you gotta be the change in the world that you want to see. I'm not like the rest of you. You're happy with Town Hall 8 based. Honestly, lower level Town Halls are more fun. I feel like the higher level Town Halls, they just have... It's just too much going on your screen. I understand as games get older, they get more complex, but like... I just feel like Clash of Clans Home Village Esports is so unwatchable just because of how much is on the screen. And I sound like a boomer when I say that, but it's true. What's the difference between Golem and Sparky? So... the difference is that Sparky is a she, and Golem is a he. The Golem has a big gray booty, and Sparky has a big blue booty. Now, the debate between the Golem and the Sparky, who's hotter, is highly contested among scholars. So it's kind of like the Messi versus Ronaldo of Clan Capital. Some people prefer the rocky grayness of the Golem. Other people prefer the smooth blue, turquoise, illustrious sheen of the Sparky. It really depends on your taste. Alright, let's hit one more. Most of these are like close to default. I guess we can just hit Wizard Valley. Let's go Double Rage. What are you hearing? Someone asked me the difference between Golem and Sparky, and I'm just answering their question. Chat, don't ever say that Sen doesn't answer your questions. Like politicians, when they get to office, they stop listening to their constituents. But when I reached #1 in Clan Capital, I was still answering your stupid questions, chat. Just remember that. Unlike the people who you elected to represent you, Sen will always hear your concerns. Alright, Double Rage time. Okay, that's not good. Zap, reset. Thank goodness you have a zap on the Double Rage tech. Oh my god. Okay, we killed that in time. Jesus. Yeah, so people sometimes ask me why Giants in certain spots. Like, that would be a case where Giants is good when the Ram doesn't go forward to tank. And we should be good. Sam, would you marry a corn star that left the industry trying to make life better, or a girl which has 10 bodies, but every trip she goes without you, she gets like 10 bodies, then another triple 20 more? Crops? What kind of woman live in India? Is that why India has a population of 1.4 billion? Jesus. Alright, we're out of hits here. Sen 11, okay. Wait, Sen 11? Okay, Sen 7 to Sen 11 I don't have on my iPad. So you're going to have to go with like one of these, like Sen 28, Sen 27. What the helicorpsey, Bonnie Blue? I don't even think Bonnie Blue has that many bodies. Wait, she has like 100, or was it 1,000? I forget. Alright, let's hit up Balloon Skies now. Let's do this. Some dragons. You're welcome, Gritesh. You see, people like Gritesh, they say thank you when you do hits in their clan. Those are the kinds of people we need on this stream. The rest of y'all, all y'all do is complain and laugh when I get 750. People like Kritesh, those are the kinds of people whose mothers still love them and whose fathers are still in their lives. I don't want to talk about this dragon. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, this is not good. Okay, we get the air bombs. We get the inferno. Okay, this is okay. This is okay. This is okay. This is okay. Everything under control. Barb will get the plasma too. Okay. Yeah, that was... We got wrecked by the deployment zone. The dragon post stayed up and then we couldn't dragon on the enemy dragons. The way you want to handle dragon cliffs is dragon on dragon action. But now there's still 4 dragons. And I don't think Miner finishes from here. We have to go Sparky, I think. Yeah, let's lock in here. Wait, we don't need second haste. Almost screwed that up. After watching this is Balloon Skies, okay? This is my own clan. I have the right to grief at my own clan. Although I probably shouldn't do that, because we're about to lose #1 in the world. Let's lock in. Giant. Alright. First Eye Dragon super successful. I don't know why it pats like that, but you know, sometimes you just gotta let the Eye Dragon run free. I think the Inferno Tower isn't chippable. I mean, it's not one shot from Sparky there. So we do have to chip that. Bro. This is not good. How do we have enough time here, chat? My Sparky's about to have to go around the world. Oh, this is not good. I think we're gonna time fail. Ugh. This isn't good, chat. No. Okay, here's the plan. We're gonna not kill the last dragon. And Sparky's gonna kill the air defense, and it's gonna be glorious, okay? There's not gonna be a zap here either. They wouldn't do that. That would be a horrible thing for them to do. Okay, we're good. You see, whoever doubts Sen here, honestly. Who would doubt Sen? Sen, do you want Argentina or Spain to win? Lamine Yamal versus Messi. Honestly, after how much Argentina has been getting away with it, I wouldn't mind if they just won it all. I know everyone hates Argentina because Argent FIFA and all that. But they've already pulled off 2 comebacks. Why not make it a third? Why not make it a third? The best part about this World Cup has been the fact that I can still make fun of England. You know, I was looking pretty down. I have some English friends, UK friends, who were shitting on me after the United States lost after being corrupt as hell. And I think England embarrassed themselves just as hard. Honestly, kind of poetic. Considering England blew a 13 colony lead versus us 250 years ago. That they would throw again. Lionel Messi. What's a Genesee supporter? Sparky, can you not do this? Like, really? Okay, I couldn't time that rage. The multi-mortar was going down no matter what. Oh my gosh. This is like the worst thing that can happen to a Sparky. Like, your cleanup troops and tanking troops just keep destroying the building that Sparky is on. And Sparky's just sitting on the cuckold chair, watching it all happen in front of her. She's losing all the Sparky chains. Good enough. How can someone support him? I never said I support Messi or anyone else on the Argentina squad. I just said with 2 options left, Spain and Argentina. I don't really have skin in the game for either. But Argentina was the one that got back at England for me, so you know, I wouldn't mind at this point. Although I was rooting for Spain at the semifinals. Everyone hates Argentina cap. Well, a lot of people outside of Argentina hate him. It's always no matter what, if you're like the favorites or like the previous champions, there's going to be a lot of people rooting against you, right? Although I will say, it's kind of annoying how much Lamine Yamal gets pushed as like the next coming of Messi. It always annoys me when there's like this, when there's like a sports player that gets pushed by sports media just way too hard. Like they just keep glazing him and sucking him off. For example, Victor Wembanyama. Like, I honestly like the dude, but like the amount that he gets compared to like the all-time greats, and everyone on ESPN just keeps sucking him off, it gets annoying. You don't have your Send 24 tag? I have set top 4 global client in my list, so you can send across. You can look up the tag, probably on the Discord as well. But I can send in a request after we hit this space. What do we have over here? We have a pretty standard peak. It's the internet base, where you go golem. I think there's like some zaps over here. I don't know the exact strategy that I've been using versus this base, but you know, kind of down to play this one by feeling. Let's go. Sen, did you know that Bangladesh has a massive football fan base? So much craze that during every World Cup there are insane fights between Brazil and Argentina fans? What does that mean? Oh, like people who support Brazil and people who support Argentina, they fight in Bangladesh? I didn't know that. The way it works in the US is if it's a sport that we're not good at, we belittle it. So like, football is not a real sport. Only the American football counts for anything in the US. The Super Bowl, way more important than any FIFA World Cup ever could be. Not because it is, but because we made the sport and we always win in the sport. Ooh, this is not good. I think we'll hog here. Let's barb here. I don't like where the golem is going, but he's going. Actually, no, his pathing's okay. We have a Hog Rider to still help him out. The Inferno Dragon's going to clear trash on the left side. Ooh, now it's a little bit more sus, though. Is hyping young players normal? It is, but like, to a certain extent, you know? I can't tell you how many graphics I've seen of Lamine Yamal and like, oh, this time in Messi's career, he only did this. Oh, we got the Inferno Tower, that's awesome. And Lamine Yamal, he's doing this 3 months earlier, oh my god. Bro, if he wins the World Cup, I'm not gonna stop seeing that shit on my feed. So I wouldn't mind just having Messi win his second. He's already the GOAT. Just give it to him. I don't care. Alright. 3 rams, 6 barbs. And we can bring more barbs. Even in 2013/2014, there was a 20 plus death count for physical fight. Jeez. Wait, is Bangladesh good at football, soccer? I feel like I haven't seen them in the World Cup. I guess there's countries out there who are like into football, but they aren't good at them. Like China. I think I mentioned it last stream, but I was so confused because when I saw the World Cup roster and it expanded to 48 teams, China wasn't on the list. So I asked my mom, like, does China not like football? And then she told me, no, football's like the second biggest sport to watch in China. It's just that they suck too hard and they lost 7-0 to Japan. And then after they lost 7-0 to Japan, they sent all their players to jail and the coaching staff. So I guess countries like that do exist. F football. Nuggets doing no P-Watt, insta resign. The Denver Nuggets. The dynasty that never was. You stay Wemby and bro is an absolute unit. Just watch. Listen, I've watched Wemby. I know he's good. Oh god. Doesn't mean I need to see him like 20 times in my feed with all these graphics about Shaq or other centers. We might have griefed this, by the way, chat. Bro, what have we done? Chat, why? Why am I so known for throwing? Okay, but usually this base doesn't have all its saps in the back. So I blame the fact that they modified this base. Alright. The Zap Trap wrecked my golem. Or my Eye Dragon, and then that wrecked my golem. That's sad. No! No! To be fair, it's also annoying when old people always glaze their generation players. Yeah, on the flip side, I don't care about people talking about what's their name? The Malone guy or the Jerry West, how great they were in their time, in their era. What's the first biggest sport in China? Basketball. Basketball's the biggest sport in China. Even though the Chinese aren't good at basketball, it's really big. Mainly because of Yao Ming. Yao Ming. Everyone in China knows Yao Ming. Alright, this is modified. This is RIP. As default. Let's try Builder's Workshop. Oh wait, what the hell is this? Wait, why would you do this? Chat, what kind of childhood trauma befalls a human being to do something like this? Why would someone like to see other people suffer when attacking their base like this? Like how badly were they abused as a kid to be this dark and do this with their blast bow? This is not okay. Honestly, unacceptable. What are we waiting for? We'll hit this and then we'll go over to Sen 24. We just have to barb the crap out of this stuff. We're taking so much damage on Sparky, there's nothing we can do. We have to let Sparky get 2 more shots to get the giant cannon. Okay, at least the zap traps are low level. Okay, the barbs are still going. They're all hasted up. Wait, did the barbs kill the cannon in the middle? Yo, they took care of business. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. There's gonna be a zap trap. I can already feel it. Ugh. Okay. We had to open up deployment zone to hit that zap. And we have a random hog rider that we didn't use. Can we ram this wall? No, I can't. We have to chip down this multi-cannon. Hog rider on this giant cannon. Larry's got the spear. I think we're good. Yeah, I think we're good. They hate to admit that the sport has evolved. I mean, everyone's gonna prioritize like the generation they grew up in, right? Like everyone in my generation knows that LeBron is the GOAT and Michael Jordan was actually just playing against janitors. And that Steph Curry is the best shooter of all time. Who the hell is Larry Bird? But real talk, I know it's like a boomer thing to be shitting on younger generations for not working as hard, but my god, the newer younger generations that are coming out of America, they can't read, they can't write, they can't add in 8th grade. And it's a worrying trend. Alright, we're good. They're producing people like Blackwing, who's failing 3K SBs. I think Spike is also probably part of that generation. I don't know, but I would surmise based off his attacking lately, you know. They're not pumping kids out of the factory like they used to. They come with all kinds of IQ defects. I should join politics. Would I make a good politician? You know, chat, I don't think so. Because I'm always honest. As a politician, you have to lie to your constituents, right? But you know that I would never lie to you guys, chat, so I don't think I'm cut out for the job. Like, I'm a man of high moral character. Alright, I'll join with a different account. Who always looks out for you guys. Who does good by his people. Shoot, bro. Alright, let's go to Sen 8. I could never make it in the world of politics. Sen files, those don't exist. The Sen files is a conspiracy made by the other top global leaderboard clans to dethrone Balloon Skies. We all know that the Sen files is a conspiracy just cooked up to take me down, to assassinate a good man's character. That old mama mentality, hating your teammates if they're not good, not passing the open look for game winners, not talking to your teammates, always beefing for no reason. I wouldn't go that far. But you know, I don't hate it either. Is this possible? You 4-zap here. How the hell do you ever deal with this? I have an idea, chat. And they might call me crazy. What if we break Sparky like here? And then we have Sparky shoot the bomb tower 2 shots, get this, and then go all the way back left. Am I cooking, chat? Or am I cooked? There's no way Sparky's gonna get pulled by this middle air bombs, right? After, like, the cannon here. Bro, this is so awful. Why would anyone do this with their defenses, really? Like, it's honestly disgusting what they've done here. We have to hog the middle. Like, these people are despicable. If you guys ever want to know whether you're going to heaven, I can't tell you if you're going to go to heaven, but like, these are the people who go to hell. Who do this with their perfectly good default bases. You visited Sen Island? That's a conspiracy by Pink Frogs, who are out to slander my name. I'll have you know. I think we might have to break here. Alright, we have to be quick about this with this Hog Rider. Oh no. One of the hogs split off. Please, Sparky, don't do it. Sparky, I gave you all the love in the world. I trusted you. And this is what you do to me. There was a perfectly good rocket artillery to the left there, and now you send it mid. This is like those guys who, once they get rich and famous, they divorce their wives who were there the whole time. I'm not calling myself the wife here, but I'm just saying it's similar. Sparky, we've been through thick and thin, and you just run it down on me like this. Honestly, I'm a guest. BS is always carried by a group of individuals rather than Sen. The only thing Sen is running is the pet slaughterhouse. Whoa. Why is this chat so into conspiracies today? You all know that's wrong. But you say it anyways. Honestly, I can't respect that. The fact that you would slander Sen's good name is an indictment on your own character, not his. Alright, this is gonna be hard. We'll have to double graveyard in the backside and just hope we get a fast Sparky. Because otherwise this is not working. Please, fast Sparky, please, please, please. Alright, we'll see how we can do here. I think we're gonna time fill this. Let's bar chip down this air bombs at the very least. Can we chip down this Inferno Tower too? No. Man, if we had a fast Sparky, this would have worked out so much better. We've already lost like 5 seconds. Okay, we can ram here. We can graveyard here. I don't think the ram will allow me to one-shot the bomb tower. Yeah. We have to let this Sparky shot through as well because we need to get that barracks. We could have barreled on the right side, I guess. But I didn't know Sparky was going to take out the Crusher like this. Oh no, why? Why is there a Tesla there? Why is there a Tesla farm there? Bro. Why does this clan space all their defenses 2 tiles apart? This is not okay. Y'all are talking about the Sen files, but what about the Baron files? The Baron Balloon Lagoon files? They could have done the respectable thing and make a Balloon Lagoon one-shottable, but then they decided to do this. This might have been doable if I had a fast Sparky though. Bro, use Miner with heal spell. You think I don't know how powerful the Miner with heal spell is? It's just that you can't one-shot base like these. Alright, that's... We're having a bad time here. We're having a bad time here. I think that's 10 push-ups for the Balloon Lagoon. Let's at least hit like 1 more. So we get our bonus attack. Yeah, let's get our bonus real fast. They haven't fixed slow Sparkies. Slow Sparky and slow troops are just part of the game. They always have been, although they're more pronounced than ever in Clan Capital when you have a troop like Sparky or Golem which takes up half your army. And they're basically your entire DPS. So it's not really a bug. It technically is a feature, even though that phrase has been used as a meme to death. It actually is a feature. Alright. We have 3 legs, don't we? Who has 3 legs? I wouldn't consider my crotch as part of my 3rd leg, but if yours reaches that low to where you can stand with it, like, I guess you could. Also, how did my Sparky get hit by that zap? Yeah, I don't think you can walk with it. I think that's what people consider legs. When humans evolved from the lower species, like the dogs, like the cats, like the rats, we stopped using all four legs for stability and only used 2. And the 5th leg, that was always for reproduction. That was never to stand on. Honestly, you might have a hard time reproducing later in life if you've been standing on that thing your entire life. Alright, Sparky's doing good. We got our bonus. We pat ourselves in the back after failing 2 non-defaults and getting the easiest default. That's a job well done if I do say so myself. Good work, Sen. Let's go back to Balloon Skies. We had a really good start at Balloon Skies, and then the spike matchmaking kicked back in. Let's see if we can turn this ship around. Default DC, although I'm not good at this. I'm not good at max DC at all. I don't even know the deployments. Let's just do this. Bro, I don't even pull that zap trap? What? I know that people always meme about how Miners is the easiest troop to use in the clan capital, but unironically, Dragon Cliffs is probably the highest skill one-shot in the clan capital, like the default one-shot. And that is not even a meme. This might look easy, but there's a lot more complexity and nuance to this, what I'm doing here. Sam, what was your highest DC on DC Max? So I stopped doing Dragon Cliffs for a while because Kick was the person doing like high level DC at Balloon Skies. But I think my highest one was probably like, I don't know, like 10.3. I never had a super high one because I've been using 9 miners for the longest time and I didn't really practice the 8 miner version. But now that Kick has, now he's over, I don't know where he is, but he's doing migrant seasonal work or something. And he can't carry Balloon Skies anymore. So I have to carry my own weight, which really sucks. You know, what makes a good clan leader is not being the person that carries your clan. It's knowing how to mitigate the fact that you're dead weight. But now that I don't have Kick anymore, I have to grapple with the fact that I'm nothing without him. Which has been a tragic fact to come to terms with. I always struggle with default Goblin Mines. It's one of the hardest ones to learn. I don't want to watch this. I'm gonna assume that has been two-shot. And if it's not Mr. Spike, you understand your career is over, right? Okay. Good talk. So yeah, Goblin Mine's one of the hardest ones to learn. But it's also one of the most important ones to learn because it's so common. Mr. Spike, Mr. Spike, Mr. Spike. You don't want to fail that while I'm sitting here on stream. Because that will be on the thumbnail. That will be front page of the newspapers. Of the Balloon Skies Tribune. Okay, the Hog Rider's strategy was not great, but you know, it was great enough in my head. Frost here, Zap here, and we'll force quit. Sam, what's the record for highest capital point? If you're saying for the highest capital gold per one account in the raid weekend, it's like 6 peak one-shots. Like, they'll zap down all their buildings super low, and then they'll get like 85k total on one account. My feed is basically 24/7 trophy push streams for the best players in all 3 villages. Wait, who's streaming Builder Base? Is that Asher? Or are there other people streaming that? That decrepit game mode. By a clan, the highest gold ever looted is held by Balloon Skies. I think we're like 100k higher than the next record. We had an insane week. It was the only clan to ever break 2 million gold in a single raid weekend. Besides, of course, like people who were when trading at the Star Clan capital. So highest record since Goblin Mine in that era. Barb here. Somebody tell me what this is. Are you asking what I'm playing? Or like the music or what the chat is doing? I can tell you what the music is, I can tell you what the game is, but I can't tell you what the chat is doing. The chat is like the Wild West. They do what they want. I'm the zookeeper who's lost control of the monkeys. Now they're just running all over the zoo. Throwing shit at each other. And I sit there helplessly and can't stop them. Bro playing Clan Capital in Big 2026. You're a noob. Are you calling me a noob because I play Clan Capital? Brother, I haven't played Home Village in 2 years. I guarantee you, I'm better than you at Home Village still. I'll have you know, I was the first person to discover the RC charge while you were still in the womb. And I was dominating Town Hall 15 while you were sucking on your mother's teats. Alright, this is probably doable actually. Let's take a look at this Bloom Lagoon. Wait, actually, no, that's probably not. Why do they do this in the Inferno Tower? Oh, that's horrible. That is deplorable. Alright, we're gonna do 2 balloons here to sweep this side as well as like go to the crusher afterwards. And then a barrel. And hope that's enough. Son, how many trophies you gain from Raid Weekend and Balloon Skies? At this point, we gain like 0 trophies on average. Once you reach like your max amount of trophies, each Raid Weekend is all about surviving, not about gaining trophies anymore. Listen, home village players, they don't get to come over here and talk shit, okay? Back in the day, when I was a wee lad, I was a home village connoisseur, a true champion of Town Hall 12. All these new kids on the block telling me I'm washed, or that I play a sub game mode just because I couldn't make it in home village. You guys don't know the half of it. I was the one who created the RC charge that you see today. While you were still discovering how to use your P.E.K.K.A, I was already using the power P.E.K.K.A. Alright. Sparky 2 shots on RA, clears that entire section. Ooh, wait, that Tesla, that's not cool, man. Ouch. Oh no. Yeah, this is never gonna end well, huh? BS, Balloon Skies. Yes, that is my clan. Oh yeah, ban the spin. Jesus, what the hell? Brother, there are some people who... I'm guessing that's probably his home village tag. And just before anyone else starts spamming in chat that garbage, like, bro, even if I were a home village streamer, I would not be reviewing people's bases. Alright, this guy's banned. I'm up against one of those crappy max lanes with a blueprint base. Yeah. Alright, I think I forgot to do some push-ups earlier. This would make 20. Alright, we gotta cash in before we keep forgetting. How many push-ups has it been this stream? I swear to God, it's been like 50 or 60. This is not good. Oh, we're gonna end up like Arnold Schwarzenegger. Or Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. I lost track of how much. I think I did 20, so let's not count that last one. We're gonna be so swole by the end of the stream. No. I shouldn't say that. This is the last 750 we produce. Listen, Spike, that's his name. That is his name, okay? You didn't hear that. You heard wrong. Okay. What do we do here? What do we do here? Okay, we can minions this. Then we'll probably just do a Sparky left side. We could do Eye Dragon on the peak, or not the peak, on the enemy dragon, but we can just kill this dragon post on the second hit, and it's not a big deal either. He just realized that. Listen, that's his name. He's an American icon. That's just his name. All right, we're just gonna do Hawk Rider on the blast bow, and then go with this. Minions here, Barb here. Shock Collar is so much better for content. I'm not a political streamer. I don't think Shock Collar would enrich this content. When you're a political streamer, you can get away with doing and saying anything. I'm a mere Clan Capital streamer who has to follow the rules of civilized society. You know, when you're a political streamer, you can shock your dog and then bring up the genocide in Gaza, and then all of your followers will clap. What a moral person. At least you didn't kill 20 million people. Alright, Barbs, because Sparky's not going to chain these buildings. Wait, is that rage good enough? I think it is. Okay, I think we just leave the blast to get one more rage chain. Then Sparky gets one more on the giant cannon. Honestly, we could have... We really could have just brought an Eye Dragon for the dragon, but, you know, we can chip down some Spear Throwers here too. Man, Slasher's so triggered. You know, I'm gonna let his message through so you guys can all see the home village player in their full glory. Let's read it out together, chat. You aren't good at home village, prove you're garbage, bro. Playing something no one wants to play. Even Supercell doesn't want to work on Capital. Calling about someone mom show how trash you are. Go to hell. I kind of don't want to ban this guy. Like, this guy adds value by being so emotionally invested in shitting on clan capital. There is something admirable about people who have this much passion. No matter how stupid they are and goofy they are. We'll leave him here. And then there's Gunman Pounds. Turn around, I'm finishing. Okay. Then there's those types on the stream too. Never forget that. The real intellectuals. The people who Albert Einstein feared in his lifetime. Alright, we're gonna double rage this. Honestly, like, it's just air defenses left and stuff that can't hit Sparky. This is already a wrap. He's embarrassing himself. Yeah, we're just gonna let him be. There's some people who you just have to let them keep talking. The best way to defeat the lol cow is to let them defeat themselves. Okay, so Tesla didn't pop because we weren't at 51%. But we can rage here. And just keep going with Rams. Should be a wrap. Rage here. Sen, is it possible to one-shot districts at lower capital hall levels like 6 and 7? Yeah, and also because at lower level capital levels, a lot of the people don't know how to change their bases. It's actually quite common that you'll find those defaults that you can one-shot. Wait, chat, am I in trouble here? Nah, I have enough time, right? We'll just barb down the Dragon Post, and then we're probably good. 2 barbs should be enough. This would be bad if we failed this, huh? I think we're good, though. You never see a hater better than me. I'm a professional hater. There's no one I hate more than the home village player and the builder base player. Scratch that. I don't hate the builder base player. It's like seeing the builder base player is like having a sibling who doesn't have one of their legs and is missing an eye. And then like half of their brain is caved in. So like sometimes it's annoying when your parents are giving that sibling more attention. But like you can't really bring yourself to hate them because you feel kind of bad for them. That's the builder base player to me. Like they'll get on my nerves sometimes. But it's not their fault, man. They were just born that way. You can't really hate someone for the way they were born. That just isn't right. Send 22 picture. But the home village player. The home village player is like that kid who has everything. The parents put them in their will as the sole inheritor, of the $5 million property. Give them all the love, education, resources they could ever want. And then they still end up under a bridge selling crack. It's like, you had everything. And now you're here, stuck with pay-to-win equipment, and trying to rile up clan capital players. You know what I mean? Like, that's not respectable. That's not respectable, man. I'm gonna pass on this one. This one's not possible. I'm just gonna say this one's not possible. Let's go back to Balloon Skies. Let's hit some non-defaults. I can call it a day. Yeah, we're just gonna let him stew in his own rage. We're just gonna let him boil there in his own corner. We won't ban him, we won't silence him, unless he starts saying some actually offensive stuff. We're just gonna let him seethe at us. He probably didn't have enough money in his mom's credit card to buy the new equipment. It's okay, I understand. He can't keep up with the big boys in Home Village. And now he thinks he can come down to clan capital and pick on us. Except he doesn't realize that we're higher on the food chain than he is. First time I say a peak is impossible, that's not the first time, it's just that usually I just take it anyways, because why not? But here we have some other bases to hit. At Balloon Skies. There's a lot of bases that you will pretty much never get first try. Can you see BL in Sen 20? Yeah, we can take a look. We can take a look after Zeus. I'll probably end off on that BL, whatever it is. A lot of these look like low-level defaults to me. And we don't go to other clans to contribute. You know, one of the best parts about this stream is always having 35,000 capital gold and 5,000 raid medals, and having the peasants come into the stream asking for a little bit of breadcrumbs. And then rejecting the peasants. That's like the highlight of the day. Nothing makes me happier than turning down the poor and the destitute. Turn around. Well, you do get those types here too, huh? You do get those types around here. You missed Sen 18. Alright, let's do Sen 18 then, and then Sen 20. Let's go over here. Let's grab whatever is over here. Devs confirmed that both CC and Builder Base wouldn't be getting major updates. Yep. It do be like that. We have the free game mode. Therefore, we don't get much attention. It's capitalism, baby. Clan capitalism. Huh. There's not much air coverage down here, but you still can't use like a flying fortress, which is... goes to show how bad the flying fortress is, huh? These Inferno Towers are cancer. Why am I... okay, this is probably more doable than the one that I skipped, so let's just go Sparky. And probably haste. I guess we could kill the dragon here too. This stream kind of motivates me to do 50 accounts. I wouldn't go 50 accounts. Everyone thinks that doing 50 accounts or like soloing a clan is a good idea until they try it. It might be okay for the first couple of weeks, but you will get burnt out so fast doing that. Okay, we don't ban haters, but we do ban NPCs. Don't engage in this kind of NPC behavior. Haters are content. NPCs are annoying. Carts. If I ever stream Anshu Invitational or like Jujubee, you'll definitely see carts. But in raid weekend, carts just aren't that great. Ooh, that zap trap hurts. Oh no, the cart isn't in chain range. Oh, that's bad. Bro, why? Well, we got the cart down. Yes, it's cooked. I don't like this chat. Well, we were able to time the zap to get the kill over there. I don't know if this is doable from here, though. Both Inferno Towers are still alive. We got a giant left. We do have a Wizard Bomb on the peak. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. Huh. Do we want to try this? Do we want to try finish versus this? The isolated Inferno Towers were always the issue here. And you definitely can't golem into this. Yeah, I think because of these isolated Inferno Towers, it's just cooked. If you could chain those, it would be a different issue. Tough. Alright, let's try Sin 20. Or was it a different one? Sin 22. Only Sen might know because he was simping a lot. Listen, anytime... Oh wait, no, I passed on this one. Anytime there's a female in the chat, I get accused of simping. You guys are moving the goalpost on what constitutes simping to whatever I do. I don't appreciate this. Send 22BL. Well, I guess we can give it a try, but this sounds like a 750. This sounds like the fastest 750 of my life. There are women in CC, I know. It's not a myth. Dwag, they're real. They exist. Not just in the legends passed down by your forebearers, but there are actually women who sometimes exist in CC. Sometimes. It might make you a little bit confused. You might feel a little bit, you know, surprised, bewildered. Like your sense of self is being challenged. But trust that they do exist. Okay. Wait, there's a Tesla there? Oh no, I was gonna barrel towards the rocket artillery. That's cooked. No! Please, get in the dead zone. Okay, we got in. It's probably not enough. Honestly, good attempt. Good attempt. We couldn't really tank for Sparky while in the middle there. But we almost had it, actually. Yeah, that's a 750. It was a nice try. It was a nice try. Alright, we can end up on some push-ups. What is this? Does this bring us to 60 or 70 push-ups? Yikes. Alright. 70 push-ups it is. That's a 750 if I ever seen one. That's a 750 if I ever seen one. Oh, I'm starting to get a little bit sore. Sen 8 peak. I'll take a look if I want to hit it. Take a quick peek. A quick peek at the peak. See what I did there? Why did you give me the pregnant man emoji? Alright, last one. Last one. It's gonna be hard base. We have some defenses that we can wizard bomb on the bottom here. And the defenses we can't wizard bomb are on the top. So we want to enter from the top if possible. But it's not easy to get over there. Now, these are all air defenses, so I can actually probably just go from the right side with a couple of barbs. And they can clear their way around. Split archers at the start. Minions bot, eye dragon left. We need a lot of barbs. And then probably just frost here. Yeah, we need a lot of barbs. Good to go. So did I read the Balloon Skies files? Falcon, I didn't read the Balloon Skies files, but the Court of Balloon Skies did. Your appeal has been rejected by the council with prejudice, meaning that you cannot submit your case for appeal. That's just how it is. I don't make the rules. I just enforce them. Wait, there's usually a zap back here. Darn it. I guess it's fine. We have 4 barbs left. Let's try to keep some of those barbs alive. At least one of them alive, I guess. Does Sparky wrap around for the cannon? No, so we'll have to break there. We still need to get all the way left, though. We have 7 rams tank the Inferno Tower. Rock Artillery is frosted for this reason. So you don't have to tank it necessarily. Now we can ram at an angle just to ensure that the Inferno Tower continuously gets tanked for. Barb here. Okay. We get the bomb tower. Blast Blow wrecks my Sparky, but we pretty much get everything we need. We got the dragon down. I don't think we get the cart. Do we get the cart? Nah. Spear Thrower is in range. So we have a decent first hit. This Blast Bow is toxic, but you know, as the Blast Bow is, I wonder, can I drop a Sparky into the haste to target this multi-cannon? If I can, I think we're looking good. If not, it's gonna be a hard finish. So I think we're supposed to take the risk, unless I like Golem finish here, which is hard. I think we have to take the risk. Rage up. Frost here. 4 wizards. Man, bases have been hard this week so far. Card is annoying. Try our best. Frost here. Okay, Sparky does go that way. Perfect. Sparky, why? Yeah, this is a bit too hard. Wait, are we about to freaking 4-shot this? Okay, wait, pause. This is not a part of the plan. Go grab this cart. Let's not four-shot this. I'm just teaching you guys what to do when everything goes wrong, okay, chat? You just destroy as many buildings as possible. And now our wizards are safe for the final attack. Okay, this is what we were going for the entire time. We're going for the nice, easy 3-shot. Okay, that was the goal all along. Everything else, just a prank, bro. Just a prank. It was just a prank. Frost here. Everything is currently going exactly how we originally envisioned it. Some people ask me how I see so far in the future. Honestly, it's just pure talent sometimes, really. Honestly, it's just a talent, guys. It's not nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. %100 skill. I think that's a good place to end it before we grief anymore and have to do any more push-ups. That was a hard base just because it was hard to get all the way from the right side to the top. And then it was hard to get a good attack afterwards. Maybe we should have sent a golem to start on the right side. I don't know. Sparky did seem correct, but it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy to break in. Slasher creamy in his jeans. You know, I spilled water. When you play a game mode made for real men, fails are to be expected. Unlike that home village nonsense. This is a good place to end it though. Let's not belabor it any further. I'm suppressing the files. Well, first, I'm not suppressing the files. I'm just taking my time and redacting them, Mr. Falcon. I need to get rid of witness names, identities, stuff the public shouldn't see because of ongoing investigations. So once that's out, I will let you guys know. I understand that I have obligations from the Send Files Transparency Act, but we gotta take our time, be thorough in our review, and make sure that justice is pursued and the victims are protected. So, I appreciate it. Appreciate y'all for coming out. Good stream. See you guys tomorrow at 8 a.m. And we got quite a few hits still left to do at Balloon Sky, so I'll be grinding tonight. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Take care.